Americans and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be making some Western omelets. With everybody being hunkered down at home, this is a great recipe for multiples, family members, or even neighbors if you want to drop, one of these off to them, which is what I'm doing today. So in this bowl I've got about I think I have 8 eggs. You could do 6 to 8 eggs. This will make 2 quiches. If you just wanted to make one, you can use 4 to 5 eggs depending on the size of your eggs. So okay, so what I'm going to do today I'm going to be using the emulsion blender, but I'm going to go ahead and get all my spices in the egg so that it blends really well. So we're going to do black pepper. I've got my oven preheated to 350. We're going to use some pink salt. We're not going to add too much salt today because I'm using ham, and ham has a lot of salt in it. And so you could also use bacon, 6 to 8 slices of bacon. You could do this as a meat lovers type, which you can add multiple types of meat like sausage, bacon, and ham. I highly recommend to try that one as well. I'm using garlic powder, and I would use some fresh onions, but today I'm using dehydrated. I don't have fresh onions on hand. And I'm going to add a cup of milk as well. I'm using whole milk. Okay, we're going to use the emulsion blender because I really want to incorporate a lot of air into this. And because if you put a lot of air in your eggs, they puff up, and it'll really make beautiful quiches. So I'm going to use the emulsion blender. Put this off to the side. And we're just going to move the eggs over for a moment, and we're going to prepare our pies, or our quiches. So the first one, I'm going to do them identically, but I'll go ahead and show them to you. I'm going to put thinly sliced potatoes in the bottom of each one of my quiches, and I'm just going to arrange them. I highly recommend using a yellow potato. They just tend to cook way faster. I'm leaving the skin on because this is a Western omelet. I want it to be really rustic. Okay, I think I have enough pieces in that. I'm going to add on top of that, I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. I'm going to add some ham, and I've chopped this ham very finely. And it's sweet and salty because it's a honey spiral ham. So you're going to get both of those in there, and the texture of the ham is really good and quiche to chop it finely. Then I'm going to put some Colby Jack. And then let's work the other pie, or the other quiche crust. Now I've made these pie crusts this morning, but actually I made them yesterday and I refrigerated them overnight. But if you want to use a store-bought pie crust, you can. I just find the flavor's not there, so I like to make my own pie crust when I can. Okay. This one may not have as much potato, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna put some mozzarella. And you could certainly shred your own cheese. I usually do. Occasionally I buy shredded cheese, just only merely for convenience. This is Colby Jack. And we want to get that ham in there. Since this one lacks potato, I'm gonna put more ham in this one. And I'm using about 1.5 cups of chopped ham. But again, you could use a variety of meats. Canadian bacon is also a really good one. Okay, now we're going to pour our eggs over our toppings. And the bubbles really indicate the air that we've got incorporated, but I'm going to do my best to keep from not, getting this too messy and overflowing. This is going to puff up once it hits the oven and starts to cook down. So there's one. We'll pour our remaining eggs into this one. Get a spoon here. And this one has a little bit more potato, so it's not going to be as full. That's okay. It'll rise. And I used a lot of pullet eggs, or what we call teenage eggs in the farm life. So they're much smaller than normal. Alright, we're going to bake these for 40 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, the quiches have come out of the oven. You can see where I grabbed this one with the oven mitt. And the crust fell off because it's just so flaky. Anyway, let's get these sliced up. It looks like my pie crust is a little flakier than I wanted. Probably too much shortening. But Bill's already been in here eating. And I wanted to go ahead and taste a piece of this quiche. Delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Everybody have a blessed day, and find someone to bless.